4 years ago, I was in real estate, and at that time, I was 25. All I knew was career, and that's all I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life. Now, I didn't know what I didn't know. Just like a lot of you don't know what you don't know yet. So all I knew in this box was that, okay, this is my career, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, and that's it. Now, when I read this book, it was Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and it really opened my eyes to possibilities and thinking differently. So it allowed me to understand that there is people doing things a bit differently, and someone like me can do something different. Now, that comes down to the law of exposure. If you see someone, for example, that's come from the same place you were, same circumstances maybe, and now they're living the life of their dreams, they're traveling, earning money, maybe they've got a Lamborghini, whatever it is, you now have been exposed to someone at a different level, and you can't unsee that. So now that you know it's possible, you subconsciously are going to start to hate yourself if you don't take action towards getting that, because you know it is possible. Someone else did it, so now why can't you do it? So you have to go out and you have to go and attain those things. But guys, a lot of people work harder on their jobs, go out, enjoy themselves, and go into all this fuckery and pleasure seeking on the weekends because they're escaping their reality, they're escaping their life through drugs, through partying, through alcohol. I was one of those people. Now, when you build a life and you work on yourself and you build a life that you are proud of, one where you start to build self-worth on yourself by working on yourself, which is gym, reading, personal development, any form of experience, maybe trying to start an online business, trying to help other people with fitness, if that's what your thing is, it's gonna help you and help build self-worth for you. So that you don't need to go out and seek all this bullshit in order to escape reality, in order to find something different. You've got all that value in you because you've worked on yourself. Now guys, it's been a long time. I've read a lot of books, I've invested in a lot of courses, I've gone through a lot of failures, a lot of setbacks, and like my first video on YouTube, I told you guys, there were so many limiting beliefs that I had. And when I had come to a friend and said, hey man, I'm thinking of starting an online business, their response was, yeah, look, you don't have the mentality to be a business owner. It fucking scarred me. But you know what? The next day I went out there and I fucking started it, and I went out and just said, what's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna do this anyways. So really one of the most important foundations you can have, aside from discipline, aside from all these other things, is really having the correct mindset and self-belief. Guys, if you don't believe in yourself, how's anyone else gonna believe in you? You're gonna go sell a service, sell a product, and you're gonna go half-assed and not really believing in yourself. How do you expect someone else to believe in you? It transfers. Everything is connected, guys. So make sure that you're working on yourself more than you work on your job. You wanna work for someone else's dreams and then wonder why you're going and escaping your life on the weekends, why you have no self-worth, why you feel empty, why you're trying to seek pleasure in the same place where you lost it afterwards, you feel shit. It's because you don't have self-worth. You're seeking in a relationship. You're seeking it in partying and drugs and all this other bullshit. But you don't have any self-worth. You haven't built that value in yourself. The only way you're gonna do that, guys, is by working on yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all these different ways, going through experiences, going and failing. Guys, there's so many people the people who are broke, the people who are overweight, they are the people with the biggest ego because they are afraid of what other people think. And they're also selfish because they're only thinking of themselves. Who are they serving when they go and eat that shit? Who are they serving when they're staying broke? No one. They're not serving anyone. So as a result, you get what you put out. If you help 100 people lose weight, you get compensated from 100 people. If you just help yourself and you're eating all this shit and you're becoming a worse version of yourself, you're not helping anyone. Of course you're going to be overweight. Of course you're going to be broke if you're not helping anyone. If you haven't done any self-development, you have no value, you have no high income skills, no high value skills, of course you're not going to be able to earn much money. Guys, the future is here. There is AI that is going to be replacing receptionists, call centers, people in sales jobs, everyone that is using a phone. There's robots in supermarkets. There's so many jobs that are getting lost, guys. Pick packing, factory jobs, they're all getting cut. Why? Because robots are here. So now more than ever is the biggest reason why you need to build a personal brand. Why you need to learn a leverage high income skill. Why you need to go and start that online business. Now more than ever, guys, a lot of people have a big ego and that stops them from actually just going out and fucking failing and trialing. They don't want to post because they're scared of what other people will say, what their family will think, what John will think. But guys, let me tell you, when you die, everyone forgets about you after a week, max. Maybe you have a few people that'll think about you after your close family, but all the people that you thought were thinking about you are thinking about what you're thinking of them. So go out, start that business, go out and fail. What's the worst that could happen? You fail, you fall on your face, you get up and you keep going. Anytime you really fail is when you give up. But the failures are meant to happen. The problems are meant to arrive in your life. The challenges are meant to arrive in your life so that you can grow. You've been given it by God, by the universe, whoever, so that you can grow. You wanted more strength. You wanted more wisdom. You wanted that business. But you can't just get it straight away. It doesn't work like that. You need to go through the failures, the setbacks, in order to become that person that is able, capable of running that business, of being able to understand how to go with the highs and the lows of life, of business, of personal, whatever it is. So go out there, fail, go out there and try.